Back at you with another video. Super Bowl 32. It is the Packers, Broncos. We got the little coin toss going on. As you see Reggie White lifelessly look up and down. Excuse my throat, I'm a little under the weather today. Whoa, it's a little bright for me. Alright, so he drops back. Completed and gets whacked. Steve Atwater. Look at Holmgren just smiling. Look at Holmgren. Look at him smiling. He knows something that I don't know. Look at him. Shit-eating grin. He knows this game's a sham. Looks like they're running the ball. Yep. You gotta love how the linebackers, excuse me, you gotta love how the linebackers just don't fill the gaps. Nice little missed tackle. 27 comes in. The same guy that made that other hit. Now he can't make the tackle. Drop back, slant. So two guys, one miss, two miss, right by. I think it's intended for Brett Favre to make it look like they're gonna win, and then Elway just takes it from him in the end. All right, let's look at how long it took for this ball to get there. This ball just hangs in the air off his back foot. Look at this safety not really trying to get there. Steve Atwater completely and totally just let this go through. Look at that. Look at how he's running. He's not really trying to get to the spot. He even pulls up a little bit. Look at Atwater. He pulls up. He pulled up a little bit. He didn't really try to go at him. He waited for him to catch the ball first, and then he hit him. He could have easily bat the ball away, but he had other plans. All right. Oh, I want to show this again. Yeah, look at Atwater. First of all, let's take a look at his alignment. Can anybody that plays safety, can you tell me what Steve Atwater is doing wrong here? Because I'm pretty sure, let's see, let me see something real quick. I want to see something. Yep. So this is what happens. This guy is blitzing, so therefore he's in man, and this guy's in man over here. This guy's here. This guy is there. So what Atwater does wrong is he thinks that he's trying to disguise the coverage. But the problem with that is if you're going to run all the way over there, it's a long run. So he does this on purpose. In this situation, if you're blitzing, you got to be standing over here. Like I know you want to disguise, but like at the same time, you really just have to get to the middle so you can cover both sides. So he favors the right side by almost 10 yards, 15 yards. And that's what happens. You're not going to be able to get over here. So he kind of does this on purpose. You see him, he's still not getting to the middle. He's slowly going there. He knows what's coming. Ball's already thrown. Now he's jogging, not even sprinting to get there. Now, let's pause right here. Now, if he was inside those 5-10 yards like I told him to, guess where he would be right now? He would literally be right here jumping up and making a play. This game's a game of inches. When they miss a line, that's what happens. You give up a touchdown because you're not in the right position. Now they're going to make Terrell Davis look good. Look at this guy try to trip him over here. Look at this idiot over here. Oh, let me try to trip him. Terrell Davis. Drops back. Steps in. Veers traffic. He has guys. Yeah, they're just trying to make John Elway look great. Look at this guy not come up. He's not really trying to come up. And then this guy pulls up a little bit. And let's look at the D-line just get completely driven back. Look at this D-line. They all get driven back. Look at them. They just let them push them back. They didn't even try to fight. Give me a second. I need to take a Claritin or something. My throat is going crazy. Alright, here we go. So, sorry about that. My throat is so phlegmy today. I don't know what's going on. But here we go. You got a drop back. And he throws it under pressure right to the other team. Let's look at how he just throws it right to the other team. That was kind of pass interference too. Look at the defender. Alright, it's going a little faster than I'd like for this play. Look at the receiver, though. He doesn't really try to go for it. Look at him. The receiver just lets the ball go. He gets interfered with, but they're not going to call that. Look at the receiver. He's not even arguing with anyone because he knows it's part of the script. Look at Brett Favre. Does he look angry about that? Or does he look like, that's what's supposed to happen? I'll let you be the judge. Toss right. This game's about Terrell Davis and John Elway. Look at this. This dude's already on his knees trying to make the tackle. Let's watch this. Like, dude, you're on your knees already. Why? Like, no one teaches you to tackle like that. Instead of going on his knees, he should have been making contact. But he's just trying to make Terrell Davis look good. That's all. Look at that. Piss poor effort. That's piss poor. John Elway. I think it's just allergies, honestly. Because like, it just started happening out of nowhere. Like a week ago, like little by little, more and more. Allergies is bad, man. Alright, here we go. Look at this. And then look at Brett Favre just fling the ball up after he gets hit. As if the hit was that hard. Let's look at this. Let's put this in slow motion. I want you guys look at Brett Favre fling the ball up after he gets hit. He could have held on to this. Look what he does. He threw it up. He got hit and he could have held it, but he chose to do what? He chose to do what? Look at his arm. He gets hit. He knows he's getting hit and he still flings it out. Like, Brett Favre, what are you doing, bro? Besides throwing the game away. Show us Brett Favre again. Let's see if they won't. I want to see if he looks the slightest bit mad. He won't. He couldn't give a shit. Kick is good. All right, calm down, Chief. Look at that face. Does that look like a face of a guy that thinks he's going to come back and win? Or does that look like a face of a guy that is defeated by the NFL, by the Broncos, and by himself? Yeah, off turnovers that he did on purpose. Like, let's be honest. Oh, now his receiver can go up and get it, right? But when the ball's right by his head, he can't move a finger. Okay. Now all his receivers are going up to get it. It's kind of pissing me off. Because why did they do that on the interception? No one finds that a little odd. And then let's look at the DB just completely just stay 5 yards in front of the guy just to give the jump ball. Take a look at the DB. So like right now, the DB should just be running back the whole time. But instead he stops right here, doesn't keep running, and just jumps up. Like, no. You would keep running and then let the ball come to you and then jump up when he gets closer. You wouldn't jump up as it's approaching. That's stupid. Like, no one ever teaches you to do that. He clearly did his own thing. Clear as day. Look at him. You can see him the whole time. He stops running. You saw him stop his feet? He could have made a play on the ball, but he's supposed to let them score. And he has to jump up to make it look like on the screen that he tried to make a play on the ball, but he knew he wasn't going to get that. Look at, even right now, look at Brett Favre's face. Does he even look the slightest bit concerned that he just scored? This guy, look at this guy's face compared to Brett Favre. It's because he knows he's going to lose. He already knows the writing on the wall. He can't even, like, fake it right now. He can't even fake being happy because he knows the result of the game. Like, if this game was slightly real, then he would be smiling at that point, at least. Or, like, doing some type of gesture like he's happy. Now, let's look at this. Terrell Davis never fumbles. That was his whole little thing. Now, this time, the ball just gets ripped out of his hand. Okay. More like he just puts it on the ground. Look at him. He separates both of his arms off the ball. He made sure to get wrapped up so no one would see it. Right there. You saw it? Look at his hands. Watch his hands when they separate. Right there. He separated his arms to let the ball go through, and that's how the NFL does it. Because he never fumbles. He doesn't fumble ever. He never fumbles. So when he does fumble, it's because he wanted to. Pump fake. Look at the receiver. He runs, bruh. The receiver didn't really try to get there. And then Atwater drops it because he's not supposed to catch that one. That was on the receiver. The receiver was supposed to get there. The ball was a little overthrown, but Atwater completely just drops that on purpose. He can't pick that off. This game was made to look this way, guys. Manufactured. Kick is good. Punt return. This guy muffs it. Let's see how he tries to catch this. Yeah, he did that on purpose. You're not taught to catch a ball like this. Turns his shoulders. You got to keep your shoulders square all the time. Look how he turns his shoulders towards us. Yeah, okay. No one ever teaches you to do that. Now he runs back like 8 yards to give him on the ball on the 2-yard line. Nicely done. But they call him with a little man downfield, of course, because they got to give him another chance. Another penalty. Who they called on? Again, the Green Bay Packers? Oh, they called him on Denver. Like, what? Oh, fair catch interference. Wait, what do they even call there? I don't know what they called, guys. Maybe holding. Okay, look at, guys, watch the defensive end on this. Watch the defensive end. Just watch this guy the whole time. This guy right here should be approaching. Right now he should be coming flat down the line. But look what he does. The defensive end stands there the whole time, doesn't approach. So right now he should be coming flat down the line and keeping his shoulder, his left shoulder right here to force the running back to basically go out and not run anywhere. Or actually, he's doing the right thing, but he needs to basically close the gap, because right now there's a huge hole right now for the running back to run through. He needs to close the gap. So when the running back comes head on, he makes him have a two-way go, this way or that way. But right now he has a three-way go, straight, left, and right. So this is on the defensive end. This is his play to make, and he just doesn't make it. Like, what is he doing? He's just standing. He's not rushing upfield. He's not doing anything. He's just standing there to allow a gap on purpose. And now he comes up when he sees the guy in the hole already, and it's going to be too late. Like, Terrell Davis isn't that great. It's just that guys are just not doing the right thing. And it shows up time and time again. Look at this guy getting wide open. Ed McCaffrey. Yeah, they're just in a soft cover 3. He just throws it right between the corners and where the safeties and linebackers would be. Because they're in a cover 3. You got to throw between the zone. That's what he did. I mean, they played a terrible zone. No one really, played properly, but that's another conversation for another day. Oh, here's the helicopter play. Alright, so the defensive end goes inside. They twist. That's the worst time to call a twist. And John Elway saw the twist happening the whole time. So, and actually, they did this wrong, guys. The tackle is supposed to go first, and the defensive end is supposed to loop around. Because if the defensive end goes first and the tackle goes second, exactly what happened is going to happen. Because the defensive end is going to come upfield too fast, and the tackle is going to be on the edge too late. Because the defensive tackle tends to be the slower player, so you want him to go first. So that's what they did. And John Elway is watching the twist happen, so he's waiting for it to happen so he can make his run. Because he knows they're only rushing 3, and then it's a late blitz on the 4, and he runs into the center, so now he knows I'm off to the races. And then look at all these guys, just not really pursuing. That's all that was. That was a very easy play to read, to make, to stop, but no one did the right thing, as usual. You got guys out here doing their own thing. Like, never would you ever, on a twist, send your defensive tackle second. Your defensive tackle goes first all the time. Always. Because you want to set the edge first. Let's watch this. Look at this linebacker tripping on this guy right here. This is the linebacker's play to make, and he can't get there because he's tripping. And look at him, look at him. He keeps tripping the whole time. It's like, dude, get off of there. Number 55, this is his play to make. What is he doing? 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 Oh, you going for a little ride? Okay. 55, you can tell he wasn't really trying to make the play. He's tripping on nothing twice. And then finally the guy appears and he's like, oh, player, let me jump on him. Like, dude. Like, Look at, oh my gosh. This guy just fumbled that on purpose. Look at this. He threw that forward. We're going to slow that down a little bit. Because I need you guys to see how fake the NFL is. Like, oh, he got hit so hard. They hit him so hard, man. He couldn't hold on to the ball. He didn't throw that on purpose. The guy hit him really hard. You didn't see it? You didn't see him get hit really hard? You didn't see it? Nope, I see him throwing his hand forward. Look at his right arm. He threw it forward, guys. He threw the ball forward. Look, look at his arm. You can see his arm. It's like not even close. Look at his arm. Throws it forward. Look at his arm. Throws it forward. It's not even close. But the NFL is real, man. The shiny helmets, the numbers, the referees. Yeah, it's so real, right? The dude just threw the ball forward. Like, come on now. It's the John Elway show. The NFL, you guys gotta understand, they owe him this. He's gonna win this one, and we know next year's. All right, now he has to give the ball back because the NFL knows, like, that dude literally threw the ball forward. Like, what the hell? Like, John Elway, this isn't a read any quarterback would make. They're running a screen, guys. So that's how you know that this is a blow-up botch play. This is a screen, bro. They're running a screen left. So why the hell would he be throwing the ball deep? Unless the only reason is he's trying to turn it over. Obviously, he's trying to turn it over. The screen is right there. Like, that's not something anyone would ever do. He's just giving the ball back. Look at him. Look at his face. He doesn't even look mad about that. He just looks, he's just like, yeah, whatever. The NFL needed me to throw the pick. Get the Packers off the hook for a second. Oh, he's just smiling because that's what he always does. Shut up. He's smiling because he knows he's going to win the Super Bowl no matter what. That's why he's smiling. If you guys watched John Elway in the 80s, situations like that, when he knew he was going to lose, he wasn't smiling at all. He's smiling now because he knows it's finally his time. Look at the D. Oh my God, the DB fell. Look, falls. Whenever a DB falls, you know something's gonna happen. He falls. Let's watch it again. Falls. Jesus. Drops back. Look at 22. They just let him score because they want John Elway to get the game-winning touchdown or the game-winning score. Look at 23. Like, dude, what are you doing? You're just letting him score. Whatever, Antonio Freeman. You have one of the fakest touchdowns in NFL history that I've ever seen. Like, I have no credibility for this guy. Like, he has no credibility at all. He scored a touchdown off a fake little non-interception. That should have been an interception. The guy caught the ball and threw it right to him, like, while he's on the ground. All right, let's watch John Elway win this game. And Terrell Davis. Yeah, you guys see the defensive end this time coming upfield, but last time he just wanted to just stand there, right? And then the face mask to give him the 15 yards. How about that? How about that? So they gave him an extra 15 yards. And then no one guards the fullback. Well, number 55 is guarding the fullback. Watch, look at this guy jog. That's his man, guys. Look at him. Look at him. Look at 55. He can't even run with him. But somehow he's in coverage. Somehow number 55 is left on the field to cover someone when he can't even run. We're literally watching him. He's just jogging because he can't run. But he's on the field during a passing situation. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. You keep your worst defender in pass coverage out during a passing situation. Yeah, okay. And then look at the D. Where is my D tackle? Look at how they line up. There's no one on the nose tackle. You know how I know that? Because the nose tackle has a free release to double team. No one would ever do this on the goal line. On the goal line, you have to cover up the nose, or else you're giving up a QB sneak, or you're giving up a run up the middle. You don't think the Packers know that? They more than know that. This is ridiculous. Watch, the center, it gets a free release when you should have a nose tackle, so he can't do that. Literally, on the goal line, every lineman needs to be covered head on. Like, that's the only way goal line works, because then that allows the linebackers to have a free run to the running back. So if you line up correctly in goal line, every lineman should be accounted for, and every tight end should be accounted for head on, so they're occupied, which allows the two linebackers to be one-on-one with those guys. But the Green Bay Packers, they had other plans. They wanted to line up in their nickel goal line defense instead of their heavy goal line set with only one receiver. That's what you need to be in. And that's what happens. You get double teamed because you got too many linebackers out there, not enough D linemen. That's just too easy. And then look at 41. What is this guy looking at? His only key is the running back. And look at him. Watch what he does. He looks left as if that's his responsibility. This guy is manned up. So him looking left is just retarded. Excuse me, I shouldn't have said that word. It's really stupid. It's really stupid. And then look at what he does. He doesn't come up until he goes through the end zone. All right. Look at Holmgren. He knows it's over. Favre going back to pass and almost throws another pick. In this year's NFL, this would be a penalty. Look what this guy does. He goes head first and torpedoes into him. Oh, yeah. And he hurts his own player, too. He hit both guys. In this year's NFL, he would be getting a nice little FedEx mailed to his house. A nice little fine. Now, you're just torpedoing guys. Guys are trying to go home. They're not trying to be on that field laying down. Look at Brett Favre throwing a pick and then this guy just dropping it. Throws it right to him. It was a terrible read. He has a man. He had no one open on that, honestly. He should have just taken the sack. It's better than almost throwing a pick. They got lucky there. And that's the ball game, guys. That's the way the cookie crumbles. John Elway was like this before the game, honestly. And have a nice day, guys.